Work-life balance is a f***ing lie. I used to chase work-life balance like it was the holy grail. I had the fancy job, the big goals, and I thought, if I could just manage my time better, I'll feel better. But I was wrong, and it nearly cost me everything. My health, my relationships, my sense of self. If you're exhausted or burnt out, or just feeling like you're chasing down something that you can't obtain, this video is for you. The next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you a few things. Why the idea of balance is flawed from the start. The real reason burnout keeps returning, even after your 2-week vacation, and what actually helps reset your energy, life, and direction. The reason I know all this is because I've lived it. I went from being incredibly sick with an autoimmune disease that compromised my ability to walk, to being fully and utterly burnt out from my dream corporate job in London, to now building the life that I want to live. And if I can do it, you can do it too. If this is resonating with you, I do offer one-on-one sessions to help people along with their journey. It's the first link at the top of the description, or you can reach out to us directly. Work-life balance is a myth. We're told life is a game of balance. You've got work on one side and life on the other. And if you just balance it right, you'll feel right. But here's the problem. You're balancing things that are fundamentally unstable. Most of us are trying to balance 50-hour work weeks with chronic stress, undersleep, terrible nutrition, social expectations, a body that you're not listening to, and a phone that will never stop pinging. That's not balance. It's a breakdown waiting to happen. Work-life balance assumes that work and life are separate. But that's just not the case. You bring stress home. You reply to emails when you get into bed. You never allow your nervous system to shut off. Instead of asking, how do I balance this better? We need to ask, what am I building that's worth the stress? Burnout isn't by doing too much. It's by not being nourished by the things that we do. You can work extremely hard for a job that you love and feel energized and ready to tackle the day. But even working a 30-hour work week in a toxic environment, in a role that doesn't align with your values, will make you feel hollow. In my case, I was able to work for the City of London, working with brands like Uber and Emirates. Looked super glamorous on the outside, really creative, but on the inside, felt like I was just another number in the company. I was getting conflicting feedback. I was chasing validation, but stuck in a system that had no place for me. And at the end of the day, the work I was doing didn't align with my values. Add that to chronic stress, not getting enough sleep, and really poor diet. And eventually my body went, we're done. So let me ask you this question. Are you tired because you're doing too much? Or are you tired because it feels like nothing you do truly matters? What actually works to reset your life? The solution isn't another holiday or another planner. You have to rebuild your foundations, your habits, your energies, your boundaries, your mindset. When I hit rock bottom, I stopped looking for surface level solutions. I knew they didn't work for me. After years of trying the same things, the same coping strategies, and still feeling worse for it. The definition of insanity is trying the same things over and over again, expecting a different outcome. And that's what it felt like for all my coping strategies. I knew the terrible ones weren't working anymore. I knew they were just making me feel worse, and they weren't actually making me feel better. I did that for years, but it never worked. Only until I started asking, what actually restores me? What does my nervous system actually need? And what kind of life do I want to live? I started with the foundations, made sure that I had my sleep, my nutrition, my movement, and my reflection incorporated. I needed to create space to allow myself to think, feel, and reflect. And from there, I rebuilt. And now I help others do the same, step by step, from burnout to clarity. And that brings us to this. What can you do today to start shifting your direction in life? These are the things that you need to remember. Work-life balance is a broken concept. It puts the blame onto you and not the system we're trapped in. Burnout isn't about working too much. It's about being misaligned. When the work you do drains your energy and doesn't provide any energy to you, no amount of time off will ever recover you from that. The real fix starts when you focus on the foundations. It's not just having better time management, but by having better relationships with yourself, your values, and your beliefs. This isn't a quick fix, but it's possible and it's worth it. Because your life isn't just meant to be balanced. It's something to build on your own terms. And if you're tired of surviving and not thriving, I do offer private one-on-one sessions. They're for people who are ready to dig deeper, reset their life, and recover from burnout. It's the first link in the description, or reach out to us directly. You can reset, you can rebuild. You deserve to live a life that restores you. It doesn't just drain you. And if you'd like to continue, YouTube would suggest watching this video too. It really does help us out a lot if you click this one here. But remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I really hope you found value in this video.